Dear friends, what we will share next is the 8th of the 12 golden rules of running a business, which is the continuous change of leadership roles. The process of a company gradually growing from small to large is actually the process of a founder's continuous externalization. The company is the external manifestation of an individual. What the company looks like depends on what kind of person we are. If we are a very open person with an open mind and an outgoing attitude, we will find that our company will be very outgoing. Its functional settings, its organizational form, and its entire governance structure are all like the boss's personality. So from this perspective, the process of a company growing from small to large is a process of continuous improvement for the boss, and it also requires the boss to constantly complete the transformation of his own identity or role. This is a very important process. Just like when we were young, we were just the children of the family. When we grow up, we will become contributing members of the family, and we will be the children of our parents and the parents of our children. Our role is constantly changing. From the very beginning, as a small boss, you have to spend 100% of your time selling. Gradually, when the company becomes larger, the boss will have to shift from selling to developing the company's mechanisms. Because they have more people in charge, and the thing they have to catch is not whether there are more or fewer orders, but how to catch dozens or even hundreds of people to catch orders. From managing customers to starting to manage employees, from this perspective, many entrepreneurs are stuck in the various upgrade processes. Because habits have inertia, they are difficult to change unless they are specifically corrected. Next, we will explain how the role of a leader should gradually change as a company grows from small to large. When we first founded the company structure was flat, with fewer people, an unclear division of responsibilities, and a small number of shareholders, usually only 1 or 2 people. At this stage, the company's founder, CEO, and actual executive are often the same person, which is what we usually call the boss. They need to be responsible for all aspects of investment, decision-making, implementation, execution, and feedback. When the company is in the entrepreneurial stage, leaders must be able to sell the products themselves and comprehensively handle various tasks to promote the initial establishment process of the company. Then, as the company gradually got on the right track, the company began to have partners join, the team expanded, and back-end functional departments gradually improved, such as finance, human resources, marketing, communication, and product R&D departments. At this stage, the leader's focus is on coordinating team efforts to achieve the company's goals. Therefore, leaders need to start taking on the role of partner and become the chairman of the company. Chairman means mobilizing the power of partners and unifying everyone's thoughts to achieve unanimous strength. Now we need to learn to persuade others and unify everyone's thoughts and actions. When the company gets bigger, before hiring a dedicated CEO, we need to have a part-time CEO who is responsible for the strategic planning and execution of the entire company. At this moment, we already have leaders in each functional business segment based on structure. So, we need to take a half step back from the front line. Our role now is to participate in company decision-making and resource allocation through the board of directors and partner meetings. A big structure needs to improve efficiency. We need to improve communication and execution efficiency at the partner and operational levels. Corporate structures became more complex, with investors and other shareholders joining in. Some employees of company management may also become shareholders. At this point, we are still the chairman, but our role has changed again. We need to communicate with the shareholder meeting. Therefore, we can't directly grab each execution unit or management layer like before. We need to play a more macro role and focus on the company's overall strategy and planning. We need to communicate and coordinate effectively with our partners and the board of directors. Our functions have risen again. There are various types of shareholders, including those who invest in capital, resources, and technology. Balancing shareholder relationships becomes crucial. The priority is to ensure that shareholders maintain unity. To this end, we must now be good at mobilizing their power and winning their support. Reaching a strategic consensus at this time is crucial. Many companies have experienced disputes and mutual checks among shareholders. Moreover, the direction of the board of shareholders and the direction of the board of directors may not align. Shareholders hope that the company can create more value and obtain more profits because shareholders need to be rewarded. The board of directors needs to consider the current executive management issue. Therefore, as founders, we need to spend a lot of time and energy communicating with them. However, as the company grows, if the founder still directly interferes with the terminal, bypassing the senior management and directly interfering with the middle management will lead to a decrease in the company's efficiency because everyone will wait for the founder's decision. Not only did he do other people's work, but he also wasted everyone's time. The process of company growth is a process in which organizational rationality continuously replaces individual rationality. This is the only way for an organization to achieve long-term success. Organizational rationality means that there is a clear division of responsibilities at all levels so that everyone can play their key role. Therefore, as a leader, we need to gradually shift from being personally responsible to influencing others to take action. This process requires us to move from people-centered to transaction-centered, which is a key process for leadership upgrades. Otherwise, the boss may be overworked, and the company may be full of complaints or difficult to grow. Yes, these are the leader's roles upgrading logic. Please follow me to the next section.